I wanted to point this out too, just because Pam Bondi is not the Attorney General who is making decisions. Listen to Pam Bondi just a few days ago tell us the plan for J6. And you tell me, like, is Pam Bondi even in on this shit? Listen to what she said about the J6 prisoners.
We will look and we will advise. I will look at every case on a case.
So
let me finish. On a case-by-case basis.
Okay, good.
And I abhor violence to police officers.
Follow up.
So this is January 6th. These are the hostages. Approximately 1,500 for a pardon.
So will it be your advice to the president, Mr. President? I know you said you want to issue hundreds of pardons on day one. Will it be your advice to the president? No, Mr. President, I need to go over them on a case-by-case basis. Do not issue blanket pardons. Will that be your advice to the president?
Senator, I have not looked at any of those files. If confirmed, I will look at the files
And
for
will
the
you be able to
pardons,
do?
as well
will
as
you
the
be able to
ongoing
review
investigation.
hundreds of cases on day one?
I will look at every file.
Full pardon or commutation?
Full pardon.
What's the point of the Attorney General? Who gave him the advice then? Who looked at those cases and decided to pardon? They're all so full of shit. Every one of them's full of shit. They lie to you all the time. They have no problem lying. That's the Attorney General of the United States, had no problem lying. She wasn't even, if she was consulted, she was consulted before, and she's lying on that stage. If she wasn't consulted, then she's just there to do what Donald Trump says. Those are like those are the two options. Either they respect her and they will listen to her, which I doubt because that's a woman and it's Donald Trump, or she's there to do what Donald Trump says, which is what Donald Trump does with women. He puts women in place who will do what he says. She isn't, yeah, that's true. She's not confirmed yet. I'll be surprised if she doesn't get confirmed because she has like she at least has the credentials of somebody who can be confirmed. And there's enough people in Congress who don't want to do things just because it's partisan. I'd be surprised if she wasn't confirmed. Rubio got confirmed. I think it was like 99-0 or something like that. And then just one more thing. Here's what Trump said. This clip is awesome. This is from the January 6th committee. Adam Kinzinger put this up today, but this is a rough cut. Like this is before they edited the actual video. This is Trump trying to figure out how to condemn the people at January 6th. And like we should have known at this moment. Now, remember, what came out of this video was Donald Trump condemning the people on January 6th. But look at how hard it was for him to even say, like, oh, I lost the election, or oh, these people are criminals. Like, look at how much he changes the script that he's given.
I would like to begin by addressing the heinous attack yesterday. And to those who broke the law, you will pay. You do not represent our movement. You do not represent our country. And if you broke the law, you can't say that. I'm not going to. I already said you will pay. The demonstrators who infiltrated the Capitol have defied the seat of justice. It's defiled, right? See, I can't see it very well.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Couldn't see it. That's why I said diaspora too, because I couldn't see it. It was too far away. It's what happens when we say a word wrong. It's just too far away. Diaspora? Oh, I got closer. Now I know it's diaspora. Got it.
Okay, I'll do this. I'm going to do this. Let's go. But this election is now over. Congress has certified the results. I don't want to say the election's over. I just want to say Congress has certified the results without saying the election's over, okay?
I thought Congress is certified. Now Congress is
Yeah,
certified.
right.
Now Congress
I
is
didn't say over, so let me see. Go to the paragraph before. Okay?
Yeah, he always was going to do this, and Donald Trump's aware. He knows he can't say that he lost the election because like that's what he does, right? Like that's what his whole shtick is built on. I'm a victim. I didn't lose. They stole the election from me. They're corrupt. Not me. I'm not corrupt. Me that did coup. I'm not corrupt. It's the people that stole the election from me, and so I can never admit it. It's the same reason none of these other Republicans can admit it. It's something that they all know in their head, but the problem is they have built Donald Trump and this messaging up to a scenario where there's so many lies that they tell that they won't acknowledge that I do believe that they're afraid. I think every one of them is afraid to say, you know what? He lost. Because everybody publicly who has ever come forward and said he lost their position. And that's why I don't think it's very important to engage with the MAGA content creators. That's why I don't think it's important, because all you're going to do is lose. You can't win. You can't sway a mind. Right? They're going to stick to their lies, and they're going to find something that they think you said wrong, and they're going to live and die on that one thing. And they'll go in they'll go in their little back rooms, and they'll jack each other off and tell each other how great they were for never admitting something that they said was wrong. That's where we're at. They're not worth engaging with anymore. They're just not. Counter content is the game. Counter content. Take their content, stitch it, and then don't let them up in your live. Don't engage with them in your live. We'll play the game that they play. We're just not going to give you a chance to explain your bullshit anymore. Notice how nobody goes to those lives? It's possible that those of us on the left side of the aisle, specifically on TikTok, who garner large audiences, it's possible that us bringing those people on and platforming them helped them. I don't know. I'd have to see the data. But I will tell you this. Everybody on that side of the aisle, every big content creator, every big host on that side of the aisle, they sure as shit don't debate. And if they do, they make sure it's a debate that they can win against college students, or what Jimmy Dore does now, where he just like tries to find like a hot girl and make her seem dumb. Let's go to their platforms. They want people, we'll go to their platforms. We'll make them look bad. But platforming idiots doesn't work. They're never going to change. Like, Drew's still here. Fucking Drew's still here. I think it's important to highlight that. And yeah, I think a lot of you say I changed my mind. I did change my mind. After the election, I thought we can work with these people. And some people we can work with. And for those people that we can work with, I don't know if Dusty's here. Shout out Dusty if you're here. I've enjoyed conversations with you. Some of those people, yeah, maybe we can work with, but we're going to be real fucking selective from now on. Real fucking selective. I'm not gonna feel shitty about myself all day because I argued with a schmatzi who's trying to pretend that they're not a schmatzi. When you guys start being honest about what you believe, you can come back. But you've got to show up with the armband. You got to show up in your brown uniform and say, this is who I am. You don't get to pretend that you're not who you are anymore. You come up, you tell us who you're bigoted against. Tell us why you hate immigrants. Tell us why you hate LGBTQ people. Tell us why you hate black people. Tell us why you hate women. Just tell us all those things. Then you can stay up here and we'll have a conversation. But no more lying about it. You don't get to lie about being bigots anymore. And to the women and the members of the LGBTQ community who run around with that group, you're the first to go. As they insulate, as MAGA insulates, you're the first to go. And when you come back, we're going to say, tell us why you hate women. Tell us why you hate immigrants. Tell us why. Yeah. Elon Yahtzee status confirmed. He knew what he was doing. He 100% knew what he was doing. That's the thing. Like, I stole it from Vosh, but Vosh tweeted out last night, like, either he's the biggest moron on earth or he's a schmatzi. And either way, he shouldn't be there.